A lot of people have been speculating on whether or not CreepshowArt plans on making a return to YouTube. I'm not sure whether she decides to do it, and I'm not even sure how she plans on doing it. It's not my intention in this video to argue how she's to come back to this platform, because I have absolutely no interest in defending her. I have no interest in providing her examples of excuses or what she could say or argue or how to deflect. Instead, I want to propose that she comes back to YouTube as the villain we could all love to hate. I've seen some creators make arguments about how she could possibly consider plausible deniability, or how she could ask for forgiveness or make points to deflect. I'm not going to do that here. Nope, I am going to consider the worst case scenario in which she is in fact guilty of absolutely everything. So, what would you do? How would you come back if you're Shannon? How could you garner an audience, and what would your new facade be? Stay tuned in this video. Do not send any hate or harassment to any of the creators mentioned within this video. This is merely my thought and my opinion. Enjoy! Do I think that CreepshowArt can return to YouTube? Well, yes, actually, there's no reason why not. If she did commit a crime, report it to the police. Other than that, YouTube is as YouTube does. It's a free platform, anybody can use it, and she's no more or no less than the rest of us. Which brings me to her problem. She acted like she was better than us. She ain't. She one of us. In fact, she might be lower than most of us, to be honest.
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment, and I don't expect to be forgiven.
I want to make a case though for how she could return, knowing all of these facts, and I am just from the get-go going to deny any kind of redemption arc, because girl, there's absolutely no way that you're gonna convince the audience that you are as you said you've always been. You're not. Which is fine, hear me out. I do have suggestions, I do have ideas, but it's not gonna be in that direction. Don't get your hopes up. I say go full mask off. Own who you are, Creepshow. Dye your hair completely black. Leave the whole Gemini ambiguity aside. Just embrace the crazy. You know, become the villain of YouTube that we can root for. I mean, we've seen this before. We've seen and we adored villains. Can we just take a moment to acknowledge the uncancelable? Can we take a moment for the Keemstars of the world, right? There are ways in which you can absolutely own this character. If you, Creepshow, go full mask off, if you come back to this platform and say, hey, I did these things. I want to say that I'm sorry, but I'm not, because I truly am as horrible as you think I am. So instead of now doing it on lolcow behind anonymous profiles, I'm just gonna do it straight up here in the public. And unless I do something where you can actually take me to court, there's nothing you can do about my thoughts and my opinions. So, Creepshow, I suggest that you go full Joker on this. You embrace the crazy. You live your DC villain truth. This could be your arc. Not a redemption arc, because I truly do not think you're gonna get your audience back. I do not think we're gonna forgive you. But we do miss you. I do think you're funny. I enjoyed you. But I'm never gonna trust you again. I truly don't think you're a nice human being, and there's no reason for you to be. I watch YouTube because I like being entertained, and you did fill that void for me. So, do I think that Creepshow has the ability to redeem herself fully within the eyes of her audience? No.
It sounds stupid, but it's like, how do you reconcile, oh yeah, someone sent me roses, but they also don't think much of me and are shit-talking me on a website. It is so contradictory that you almost feel a little bit crazy, because you're like, okay, what happened in between? Like,
we don't all need to pretend like we're morally superior or right or better than each other, because some of us just are not, and that's okay, right? It's the pretending part that gets you down, that holds you back in life. The reason why Creepshow has been getting so much backlash is because she held herself and others to this insanely high standard. Why? Why would you do that? We could 100% do that. We could see this absolute fucking clown turn into the Joker. So instead of whatever you would have posted on lolcal, reform it, edit it in a 15-minute video, upload that and live your truth, girlfriend. Live your truth. Entertain us the way that you always have, and probably still could if you really committed to it. Get a new audience, an audience that will support the crazy, because crazy loves crazy.
Like I was just collab chasing, but it was part of the troll that I was doing. But it looked really bad.
Just own it. Own it. You are terrible, and I honestly don't think that she could apologize. I don't think she'd get the audience back, the subscribers back. I don't think this is gonna go down for her well, but I do think she can return to YouTube. I think this is an actual possibility for her. Girl, mask off.
In the end of the day, I would really like and be in favor of a very sincere apology with realistic change, goals, and accountability. But I don't think that's gonna happen at all. Even if it did happen, I wouldn't believe it. So, my suggestion is just what I said.
But what do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. At the end of the day, I'm just a thought with an opinion. Remember to share, comment, like, and subscribe. Peace.
Bye, sisters.